Good afternoon again. Back again with another video. So today's topic is called overcoming anxiety. And also practice makes perfect too. So what do I mean by that? Well, an example, and I'm gonna tell you a story real quick. So a lot of times, like as you see me like talking to you guys on the camera, I'm not really used to this. This is still kind of new to me as far as me talking and try to share my thoughts and my knowledge to you guys, like on the camera. Now, I'm a little different. My speech is a little different in person as opposed to like when I feel like I'm speaking to an audience. Now, however, like there's no one around me at the moment while I'm speaking, but I sometimes could feel that way. And what usually happens is that I sometimes like overanalyze everything, overthink to a point where I'm stumbling on my words because I'm trying so hard to be perfect. Which is why like sometimes I'm just like I'm more better off as far as like going things off the whim as opposed to trying to plan and trying to be perfect. Another thing is that I also have like ADHD too. So when whenever like I'm outside or I'm not like in a place where like I'm not surrounded by like people passing by, um, I could easily like be more focused. But let's say like right now I'm outside at this little at the Iron Horse Trail, so there's always gonna be people that's constantly walking by. And the problem with my attention span is that as soon as I see them walk by, my eyes is like this, or it's like this. Well, maybe not like this, like a creeper or whatever, but you get the point. My focus like could get really off, and I could lose my train of thought as far as my delivery. Which is why sometimes I try to slow down my words because I don't want to feel like I'm talking fast, but at the same time, I don't want to sound like a terror as well. So, but I um, I used to be like socially awkward back then too, though, where my delivery was usually off whenever I'm speaking to people in person, and that was because like I was so like afraid of what people thought about me, or sometimes, you know, I say words like, I'll mispronounce words or whatever. So it, especially like when you grow up, like for me, like I'm not from the South, but I have parents that grew up in the South, and so sometimes you get those like sudden accents. And I'm from Oakland, pretty much, so you can imagine, you know, sounding different as opposed to how other people would talk, and or I'll sound proper, and people will still like, laugh or like, look at me, kind of funny, be like, well, you're a black man, like why are you talking white? I used to be insecure about that part too, and feel like, oh, um, well, I guess in order for me to kind of speak like, a black person, I guess I had to use like slang. That's what I thought back then. I mean, now these days, like, you know, I talk the way how I want to talk, and you know, if if I'm too proper, or if I still pick up like on those southern accents, then it's like whatever. But I remember what helped me to overcome the fear of like being shy um, and antisocial. Like I took like a theater arts class. Now in my theater arts class, there's improv. So improv is more of like you in a group, right? And good thing at the time we was playing in groups. So you and your group have maybe like 15, I would say no more than 15 seconds to come up with something real quick. And the way how it goes is that you're acting without a script. So whatever comes to your thoughts, you project it out, and your partner picks up the slack. And so it's basically like you guys are reciprocating. So, example, I'm like, "Oh, hey, girl, how you doing? Oh, I'm fine. How you doing, boy? Oh yeah, I'm good." It's like that. That's part of improv. I'm acting without a script, and whatever comes to my mind is that you act it out. So I've been doing this for like, I want to say like a good 5 years, but I will say that the first year of me doing improv, after like I got so used to it, I was like, man, like it gave me like the confidence to apply that type of energy into into my social life. And as I was able to project that energy, excuse me, as I was able to project that energy into my social life, um, I was able to connect with people a lot better, and even like relate to people who has like social anxiety and who can be like socially awkward. And now like now these days, like I help people like who are currently socially awkward, and then just be like, what? There's other ways like to overcome it. It's never like the end all be all. It's just that there's certain habits of how we say things that can like that can help make us feel like embarrassed. But as we overcome through these things and just be natural, like you'll learn from it. And one of these days, like as I keep like producing more like videos, you'll oh, excuse me, excuse me about that. The more I keep producing these videos, the more comfortable I will feel. And as I develop that comfortability, then you like my speech will be a little bit more clear, and it's like that rhythm, that cadence will start like connecting well. Just for now, it's like I'm still getting used to talking to you guys on the camera, so there's a little slight hesitation. I'm not all the way fearful, but you get the point. Anyways, like, comment, subscribe. I want to hear your thoughts about this, and definitely feel free to share my videos out to other people who's going through the same struggles that I went through, or the struggles that I am going through as far as talking to you guys on the camera. So, you know, we're just all trying to be relatable and help each other out. All right, later. Peace.